Welcome back to the Mr. Investor YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday and hope you are all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Let's dive right into it. CoinGecko here. The overall market cap is up 2% for the day, sitting at 1.59 trillion, 24-hour volume at 121.1 billion. The Bitcoin dominance keeps creeping up, 46.8, and Ethereum dominance at 16.8, and those gas fees are significantly higher than what we've been seeing the past couple of days. Currently sitting at 39 Gwei. We were bouncing around the 9 to I think 17, 18 range, so almost 40 Gwei for a gas fee is it's getting a little bit pricier. Bitcoin at 39,500, Ethereum just under 2,300, Chainlink at $19, and Vechain is sitting at 8.2 cents. Looking at the crypto fear and greed index, we're at a 50. We're sitting neutral here. Yesterday we were at 32, and we were at extreme fear last week, sitting at 10. So it's interesting to see how quick the market sentiment has changed over the last couple of days here. We did have the Bitcoin Amazon rumor that came out. Somebody claimed to be a Amazon insider saying that Bitcoin is going to be used for as currency on their marketplace. Turns out to be false, and that news broke, and people were really hyped, and we jumped from like 31, 32 all the way up to 40K, and then we eventually dipped down to 36, 37. Now we're sitting around just under 40K at 39.5. So it's pretty crazy to see how rumors really impact the space, and I think it just kind of shows really how early we are. Again, the biggest thing here is to not really, you gotta not believe everything you see. You gotta take little pieces of information here and make your own calculated opinion, and just be cautious. Just be cautious is all I'm saying here. VeChain stats. Today's VTHO burn we're at 47,800. Yesterday we're at 55.4. And we've got a nice long string of six-figure clauses for the last 7, 8, 9, 10 days or so. So that's what I like to see. Our X nodes were at 2,930. So we've lost, I think, about 6 or 7 since my last video. Scrolling down here, we can take a look. And they're all VTHOR X and Strength X nodes. So they are becoming more scarce and more rare. So your X nodes, whether you realize it or not, are becoming more valuable each time one of these get destroyed. We've also had a few upgrades here, so it's pretty cool to see. And the auctions here, we got a Majolner at 40, Thunder X, we have 4 on the market now. So people are trying to get out of those. That's for 51,000 VeChain tokens. Strength X at 26, VTHOR X at 27. This two haven't really changed, but having 4 Thunders and a Majolner up there now, that's people are trying to get out. So let's just dive into some things I saw. So this is from the ReSea Project. This is a video they posted today, so we can watch this one real quick.
For us, it's a game changer. Having ReSea as our partner gives our consumer a really quantifiable message. For every bottle we sell, we remove 10 plastic bottles from the ocean. I'm Justin Moran, co-founder of The Hidden Sea. The Hidden Sea is a no-nonsense premium wine company. We've searched for 5 years and worked with loads of ocean-based charities to create a mission that people could buy into and believe in. With the ReSea Project, they've allowed us to do that. We rolled out a test case in Australia with gondola ends in 6 retail stores. We saw an uptake in sales by 3 times just because of that simple message. Obviously, we're making a tangible difference on the ocean by removing plastic that should never have been there in the first place. But what happens with the plastic once it's collected? To know that when we collect the plastic out of the ocean, we're actually recycling it and using it for good. The reason we partner with ReSea, it's one word: verified. I think we have an obligation, not only to ourselves, but also our customers, that whatever claim we make with our wine, that we can 100% back it up with our actions. Anybody can get a part of this. We can all give a little bit back to changing the impact of plastics having on our environment.
So the ReSea Project is continuing to grow here. They got a partnership with the Hidden Sea, a premium wine company, and they also tweeted that they've pulled out the equivalent of 28 million single-use plastic bottles out of oceans and rivers this year alone, 2021. We're only I mean, it's about to be August, 8 months in, 7 months in. So that's pretty cool to see. And then a million plastic bottles bought every minute globally. They're one of the foremost widespread plastic items in the ocean. Refuse single use and join our ocean cleanup. So there's no doubt that as time goes on, ReSea Project is only going to get bigger, in my opinion. And the fact that they're doing so much good for the oceans and for getting the pollution out of the oceans is just huge. So ReSea Project, we want to keep an eye on as time moves on here. And then we got some stuff from Eisenreich. Vechain had an interview with Fenbushi Capital interview, where the CEO Sunny Liu was interviewed for their distributed entrepreneurship column, talking about investors, partners, and the three historic choices that shaped Vechain. Just go into this. The first one was the Internet of Things team was incorporated. The second one was to be enterprise-friendly blockchain platform, and the third was the VeChain toolchain platform. So those are the three big decisions that have really shaped VeChain here. I'm not going to go through this. I'll post this in the description down below for you guys though. Next is VeChain and food safety. Whether it is a direct sales channel or the brand itself, credible and transparent data on the chain can be an ideal means to reach its target users directly, seize consumer trust, and leverage purchase decisions. I personally think food safety is how things are going to go in the future. That's going to be able to track or trace outbreaks of like salmonella or other food diseases. People are going to be curious as to know where their food came from, what's in the food, how it got there, what plant storage, whatever. It's all going to be verified and traceable through the blockchain. And I think that's just going to take food to the next level. It goes on to say here that on July 16th, the market supervision bureaus of Shanghai, Yangzhou, Zhejiang, and Anhui provinces signed the framework agreement on special food safety supervision, exchange, and cooperation in the Yangtze River Delta region. Among them, supervisory linkage and cooperation mainly focus on product information traceability and other work, such as joint implementation of special food production enterprise system inspections. And then it says that China's maternal and infant market is expected to reach 5 trillion in 2023. Infant complementary food fueled the market size has exceeded 40 billion in 2020. So this industry is going to be absolutely huge with the years to come. And the fact that VeChain is a part of it is just it just brings more value and more growth to the VeChain platform. Next, Vechain was in Reproductive Health Magazine. The Mybaby app that was developed by Vechain, DMV, and the Renji Hospital was featured in the July issue of the Reproductive Health Club Magazine. So again, more exposure, and the fact that this was already on national TV, which I covered in one of my videos, and that now it's in a um, Reproductive Health Club Magazine. I'm not sure how big the magazine is, but any exposure is good exposure. Talk about Vex change here. Uh, VTHO exchange has been updated and all trades are now going through VexChange 2. This was posted yesterday, and then also currently VexChange 2 has a total value locked of 12 million. And it says surpassing V2, but I'm assuming that's V1. And so surpassing V1 in just under a few weeks. So the fact that this thing just launched and it's already at 12 million total value locked, and that's without any kind of DeFi going on right now. The fact that we get any, or the sooner we get DeFi applications, I don't know, yield farming or something DeFi related onto this exchange, and we can do more things with the VeChain tokens and the VeChain stable token that's coming. I think we're going to see VexChange really blow up here, and they're going to have a token at some point, which is probably going to be an airdrop. So this is another thing you want to keep an eye on if you want to get in on that airdrop. I think this is said my Ray or me Ray. Um, tweeted because the token explorer vblocks.net shows all token transfers on the VeChain mainnet. You can also check this trades happening on the same transaction for the different ending pairs. So this is vblocks.net, and you can see this is all of the token transfers that are going on, which personally I think is really cool. I like to see what people are doing. So mostly it's just the VeChain token, a little bit of VTHO here and there. I did see a couple VEEDs earlier. There's some VEED. So it's a cool little tool just to see what people are doing with their VeChain or if they're buying, selling, VTHO, buying, selling, transferring, what they're doing with it. And it also shows if they've been moving it around to VexChange or not. So I think this little application here is pretty cool. To wrap up the video, Chainlink dropped an article yesterday, Explicit Staking in Chainlink 2.0 an overview. Now, I'm not going to go through this article with you guys, but if you're not aware, Smartcon is going on August 5th through the 7th. It's a massive conference for Chainlink. They're going to have a lot of important high level speakers here from all crypto applications, DeFi to companies such as Microsoft, crypto.com. So there's going to be a lot of very important people talking about the crypto space, DeFi, Chainlink, where they think the space is going. And the fact that they dropped this article, what, a week and a half before the event, I think staking is right around the corner. And if staking does release for Chainlink, I think Chainlink is going to go through the roof. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then the last thing I like to show now is that the Ethereum forking countdown. We have 7 days and 20 hours until EIP 1559 is implemented on Ethereum. This makes it so that Ethereum starts to become deflationary and all transactions burn Ethereum now. So those are my big three tokens I'm going to be holding on to for the long haul: Vechain, Chainlink, and Ethereum. Not financial advice, but that's just my personal opinion. I like the way things are going. I like the things that I'm seeing, and I plan on dollar cost averaging as well. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at the Mr. Investor. And also, big shout out to Eisenreich. This guy or person does amazing things for the VeChain community, and he finds amazing things to talk about on Twitter. His research is awesome. So please give him a follow as well. Until next time, we'll see you then.